you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal.
I didn't think we'd get this far. I don't know. I mean, we can just kill him, like, right now. I mean, who's gonna stop us? Just, like, you know, just, like, slice his legs off right where he stands. Who's really gonna care, you know? I could do it. There are no witnesses around. Just you and me, bud. Any last words? I just brushed my teeth, and for some reason, it's the equivalent of me drinking coffee. Guys, it's gonna happen today. It's happening today. We are going to Inazuma today. In the last video, it was kind of a filler chapter for the most part, let's be honest. Like, we're doing all this stuff in order to convince Beto to take us to Inazuma, which, you know, she was kind of fake for that because, you know, we saved Liyue Harbor. We're the honorary knight of Favonius. Wait, who are we in Liyue? Are we anything in Liyue? But whatever, we're the hero that Mondstadt needs, that all of Teyvat needs. And we did the rite of parting for Rex Lapis. We are the biggest enemy of the Abyss Order. We're baddies for real. So that chapter was a lot of filler, and I wasn't really vibing with it until we got a little taste of Kazuha's story, which is one of my top 3 characters in the game. So we found out that he actually has a masterless vision that he's carrying with him, and it belonged to his friend who died when facing up against the Shogun. Kazuha is trying to reignite the life within that masterless vision. We were unable to do it, which I'm kind of surprised of because we're the main character. We should be able to do anything, but that's what happened. Kazuha is still on his search to find someone who can reignite the masterless vision, no matter what it takes, even burning a man alive like we did in the last video. But now we should be going to Inazuma today. We better be. If we're not, I swear there's too much filler in this game. If you like the video, give it a like, share, subscribe for more. But yeah, intro. The intro is over. It's over. The immovable god and the eternal euthymia. Now we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship going through the sky. A little outside. Climb aboard. Get ready. Oh yeah, I forgot. Kazuha's not coming with us. Aww. So sad.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Apologies, Captain.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Woo!
Anchors away!
Let's go. Are we actually gonna see it? Yes! Oh wait, I'm gonna turn the camera for this because I need a thumbnail, guys. I need a thumbnail. Is this her first time on a ship? I wonder. Kazuha! I didn't know he was coming with us. Yes, baddie for real. She's like, you like the view down there, traveler? Oh, water! Oh god, my face! Yes! Oh my gosh, bro. After braving the raging thunderstorm, the Alcor finally comes into port. Oh, there's another cutscene! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty! Ooh, the mountains. I love the mountains area too. Beto, can you like be our security guard for this, please? Ah, look at this guy.
Ahoy there.
Bruh.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame
Yeah,
your
he's like,
almighty Shogun.
bro.
The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
Yo, we'll tell him to keep his trap shut. We're not like trying
You
to
don't know
get
how
exiled.
long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these Outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Guys, it's giving child, okay? It is. It's giving child. Like, way too nice, way too friendly, even though we just met. And him helping us with stuff, no. Like, I've already been hurt before. I'm not trying to get hurt again. Nice to meet you, Toma. I guess.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts.
Ah,
If
okay.
you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
What?
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Bro, I don't...
Good.
I don't trust
Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Wait, why is Kazuha a fugitive? Is it because he owns a vision? Like, did he, like, run away from Inazuma? I guess because of the vision hunt decree. Maybe that's why. Look forward to seeing you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
May your journey be fair and your
Now
light
then,
be ever shining.
first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Woo, we made it through the storm. It's so funny. They said Kazuha's a fugitive, and I'm like literally playing as him. Kazuha doesn't fear anything. He hasn't feared death since his friend died. Uh-oh. He's supposed to fear death now if I drown. Whoa, look at those fish. Oh my gosh. Are they okay? What's in the water?
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You think we would like
Excuse
change
me?
our clothes
Please
so we can
provide
fit
the
in more?
information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
Yeah, let's lie. We are here to trade wine and ore.
Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits?
We,
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
Oh,
what? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
yeah, like you were making us sweat back there.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
See, you see why I don't trust him?
Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Woo, let's go.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Dang, there's like a lot of checkpoints.
So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
That's
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force.
okay.
Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
I don't trust
Most
you
of the
guys.
current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Why would I have heard of it before if this is our first time in Inazuma, Toma? It's Kolei's birthday. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Kolei. But yeah, I'm not trying to get the Electro-Oculus things. Not on screen, and you know, it's just, you know, it's my game. Let me do what I want, okay? I don't have to explain myself. So don't freak out if I pass one right up and you're like, Brinn, turn around. It's right behind you. Brinn, it's right there. It's right there. Like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna get it later.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes?
Yeah.
And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Oh, she does not sound like she likes her job. You hear her
Okay,
attitude?
the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
Excuse
2
me?
million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
I mean, I have it,
That's right.
but like, that's
1 million
so
per
much.
applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Well, Paimon should count as
I wasn't
half.
so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Okay, like, why would it cost so much? In my head, 1 million mora, it's like you take off 1 0. So that's still 100,000, which is so much.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
Okay, maybe she got like a crush on him or something. She's like, oh, I've been wanting to go on a date with Toma and he's buying me dinner? Bet. That was so weird.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
Reminds me of someone else's strange relationship with Mora. Wait, is she talking about Zhongli or Child?
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make.
Oh, so she made that up. So she can make
So
more
when the
money.
day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency.
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Wow, that is like so
Exactly.
slimy.
It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Doesn't anyone push back?
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it.
Oh, and they know
The
that
most
they'll
that
be
overseas
desperate
merchants
at
can
some
do to look
point.
after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
That is,
So it's a trade
So scummy.
association built by and for Outlanders?
and yet it's
Yep.
not really for
And
the
as well as
Outlanders.
advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
For real.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
LOL.
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
No.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
How?
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do y'all think Toma helps people? Do you think it's because he actually genuinely loves helping people? Or is it something like he likes being needed? It's like a shot of dopamine. Every time he helps someone, he's like, yes, I love this feeling. Let's help someone else, kind of thing. And he's just like addicted to that feeling. Is it like that? Because I could see it being both. Like, what's your backstory, Toma? How was your childhood? Did you always have to please your parents? And is that why you love helping other people?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind.
Man, I don't trust him, bro.
Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are
But
constantly
he's friends
struggling
with
to survive.
Beto, so...
Recently, things seem to have gotten
But
more
also,
difficult than ever for
Zhongli
them,
and Child
so
were
just go and
friends.
check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Okay. Man, I hate it when missions do that. They don't, like, mark who you need to talk to. Why does the cat have a name? Hey, kitty, do you need help with anything? Toma told me to go around and help people. And you're not technically people, but you have a name, so you must be important. What do you need help? You lost your cat toy. Maybe you want some fish. You needed me to help you cough up a hairball. Oh, there's Kurisu.
Oh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
So the International Trade Association, that's the ones who are actually for the Outlanders. The merchants that was at that one building, I guess like they're the bad guys because they're like trying to take advantage of the Outlanders.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You
He
need to
looks
be
like an
careful,
outsider, honestly.
or you'll find yourself losing
like
your
he's from
savings all at once.
Mondstadt or
We
Fontaine.
heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
The Conjure
Oh,
Commission.
of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
Okay.
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it.
We should like go kill them. Like for
They
real.
just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow. What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along.
That's crazy. Can they
Eventually,
do that?
one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher.
Oh my gosh.
Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
I didn't know I was gonna be like learning economics.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to.
Man, that's
It's a
crazy.
vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Can't you discuss the situation with the Kanjo Commission?
We've tried communicating with the commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Oh, I was right. He is from
I'm
like
really bleeding
Fontaine.
them dry. What do you think we should do?
I wonder, is he stuck here? Or is he like choosing to be here? The vendor does sound like a fishy character.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
Alright, this may seem like filler, I know. But this is actually pretty important to painting a picture of what Inazuma is like for the everyday person. So I'm actually like really enjoying like the economic aspect of it. Oh, so you must be the scummy guy. Oh wow, he's not even scared.
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me?
Okay, acting. Where do you source your goods?
The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business.
I know exactly where to
Trade
find those
secret.
though.
Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Genshin, if you need more voice actors, hit me up. I can do better. Can you reduce your prices?
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Kurisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Let's go talk to Toma.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
I mean, we can just kill him, like, right now. I mean, who's gonna stop us? Just like, you know, just like slice his legs off right where he stands. Who's really gonna care? You know, I could do it. There are no witnesses around. Just you and me, bud. Any last words?
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Warner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
You're saying
Oh,
he used
so
to be a
maybe he's
member
an
of the
outlander?
International Trade Association? So he's an outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
Seemed like a Mondstadter to me.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between
Wait,
Leah
isn't
and
Toma
Inazuma.
from Mondstadt too?
When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Let's go talk to this guy again. Hey man, we're not gonna be doing this all day,
What are
okay?
you doing
I
back
got
here?
stuff to do.
Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
Time on your hands. Some would call that a form of freedom.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
A dandelion wine would sure be nice on a day like this.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Yeah, let's give him some seeds, actually. What if I didn't have anything from Mondstadt? What would you do?
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
Let the wind lead.
Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
Oh, it's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes.
Close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Doesn't it sound familiar?
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Grilled tigerfish, get it while it's hot.
Leah Harbor.
Oh,
I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
may the flames of virtue spread to all.
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right.
Wait, why are we doing leeway stuff?
Look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue.
Let's see. I'm not about to give him my jade. Let's do this one. Glaze Lily.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
A lot of people out there sympathize with the position you're in.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me.
Exactly.
Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
I mean, Mondstadters, to be fair, they do kind of suck. We saw that with Jean's story quest. They are the laziest people in Tibet. Who are those people?
All right. I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
Yes, what's the T word?
You ready to talk now?
Come get a drink with your friends from the association.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right.
Yeah, fess up,
So come
coward.
on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions.
Cage.
They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
Oh my gosh.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
This is wild. It feels so illegal because it's just so evil, but at the same time, it seems like it's technically legal, just unethical.
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it.
And what is the Electro Archon doing
Now
about
that I
this?
think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Yeah.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Keijiro, it's him!
After him.
Oh, he looks like a scumbag too. Oh wait, is this the mission I have to do stealth? Ah! First try. That was a close one, though.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
You notice how the guy was like talking to himself a lot? Bro, it's like the demons in his head. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like when the Green Goblin, what's his name? No, not Harry Osborn. What's the dad's name? Is it Harry Osborn? Whatever, like the dad in Spider-Man who was the Green Goblin. That's literally the Green Goblin talking to him. Give them more taxes.
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
Kill Spider-Man!
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here. Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction.
Okay,
each one
why
proof of
would
his
the
guilt.
guy keep it though?
Great. Well, now we have
Shouldn't
our
he have like
evidence.
burned it or
Let's
something?
go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here.
Oh,
then.
backing out again, are we?
You aren't gonna come with us?
Well, I guess he can't show that he's involved.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I guess.
Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Oh yes, confrontation time.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in
Wait,
at a
won't
loss.
this like make us
There'll
an
be nothing
enemy
left for us to do
of
but starve.
the Conjo
You know
Commission?
the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
You're the one making a mockery of the rules here, Kajiro.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Yeah,
Huh? Is this true?
yeah.
You've been
We
swindling
got it
us.
all right here.
Well, you see, the taxes,
Yeah.
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Here you go. Karisu reads through each and every item in the ledger.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do.
Yeah,
How shall we settle this?
yeah.
So you think you can use this against me, do you?
Yeah, we can.
It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Modest?
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yeah, we are.
No,
What are you gonna do about
not
it?
at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
You are a dishonor to the
Well,
samurai
even if what you
name.
say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a
He's
quantity
like,
of crystal.
I didn't think we'd get this far. I don't know.
That crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
and
Do you have any
buy
idea the
us
hoops I
drinks,
had to
too.
jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
Yeah, no apology or
So that's
anything.
it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come
Yeah,
on,
Harrison, say it with your
We've
chest.
already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
Oh, he
What
looks
was
kind
all
of
the
scary.
commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand.
Bro,
but they're
Harrison,
never
he's
grateful.
tweaking right now.
A
He's about
helping
to
hand.
snap.
The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants! We will resolve this dispute back at
Oh
headquarters.
no!
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
The Yashiro Commission.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name
Jump scare.
showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
Ooh!
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi.
She was
I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist.
He's kind of
No
menacing.
response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
No pun intended, because he's a pyro user.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Toma? What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Well, you're welcome. So I don't think I heard a thank you. This is more private, Toma?
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo
We're
Commission.
right in the
They
middle
truly
of
are rotten
the
to the
town
core.
center. Is this a secretive place to discuss this?
All right. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
I guess we'll find out about the Yashiro Commission. Tell me about the Shira Saga. Yeah, that.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Who
You've been
is...
keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Yashiro.
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself.
Gosh, this is gonna be like so hard to follow. Okay, so the Kanjo Commission, they do like the taxes and they oversee Rito, and the Yashiro Commission, which is led by the Kamisato clan, they manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. And even though Toma works for them, he doesn't know how to go into detail on what that means.
I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan.
Okay.
I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend. You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery, but the main thing was I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with
How did she
great
even hear
anticipation.
about that?
She's excited to find out
Because
whether
it's
the
not like
rumors are
phones
true.
exist in his
That
universe.
is, that you have what
Those,
it
like,
takes to change the
Those
tide of the
birds
times.
messengers must be like flying really
Change the
fast.
tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree.
Never off the hook.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
You know, that's actually kind of messed up of the Traveler, let's be honest, because the Traveler, she kind of like, you know, went out of her way to help Dvalin, to make the rite of parting for Rex Lapis, to fight at the Jade Chamber. But for some reason, right now, she's drawing the line. When it's something, like, super important. Like, I guess it has to do with, like, her actually seeing her brother and knowing that he's with the Abyss. So now she has this bigger sense of urgency to go and find him. That's kind of crazy because I don't know if at this point in the story she knows how important visions are to people. Because, like, I know, but I don't think she knows in the story just yet. So she's like, I don't care about the Vision Hunt decree. Like, y'all can handle that. I'm just here to see the Electro Archon. Yeah, that's really surprising that she's kind of refusing to do that.
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
And, like, it's kind of, like, difficult to see the Traveler's development because she doesn't talk. So it's only, like, you just read her dialogue. So it's hard to dictate where she just suddenly turned and decided to just solely focus on her goal because she doesn't say anything. I really wish she had voice lines. That would make it a lot easier to follow her development throughout the story.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up?
Oh, right.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole
See, if you would have agreed to help him with the Vision Hunt decree, maybe he would have, like, guided us out of Rito.
Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected.
But, I have a letter.
Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
I doubt it. Okay, so we're going to the Kanjo Commission, right?
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
Well, we're just here to visit the commissioner.
The Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the
Yeah.
usual spiel.
Yeah.
Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Yeah, out of our way. Please
Did
move.
you get all that, mister?
Yeah.
My sincere apologies.
Yeah, that's right. Get on your knees and apologize.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke,
Oh, there's too many
Kanjo
names.
Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an
Okay.
honor to meet you both.
So just as the Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, the Hiragi clan is the head of the Kanjo Commission.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. 2 travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
Well, I don't have time to, like,
so
you know,
what you're
develop
saying
a
is we
relationship.
really are pretty famous, huh?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Period.
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel.
Yeah, we did.
Is that true?
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yeah.
But how
it's
are
true,
people
right?
hearing about it in Inazuma?
As I
Because they're
thought.
closed off to everyone.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo
What do you
Commission.
want?
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. Well then. You must know the Qingxin.
Yes.
A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
Did
300?
Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble, is it? I see.
Like, because I don't have 300.
Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
Yeah, we can do that.
That sounds much more like it.
I mean, like, wait, deliver it where?
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives?
Bro,
How come you don't have
do
people
we
to
look
do
like
that all day?
Superman or Wonder Woman?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
Dang.
What sort of an explanation is that?
Hi?
Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
I don't know. He needs more than our help.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
Hey, what were you peeking there? Huh? Where you at? I will flip this place upside down.
Halt, you two!
What did we do?
What do you want now?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you.
Oh,
She
okay.
insists that you read it immediately.
Okay.
Letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
Lightly
So this
perfumed
means
letter.
She wants you to secretly meet her at night?
Dear traveler.
But you
with
didn't
that,
seem surprised at all by this. What's going on?
Like, why does he keep doing that? Like, can I read it? Dear traveler, would that I could convey this message to you in person. I apologize for the hasty means by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown outlander after all. It is no mere coincidence that our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope that you would be so courteous as to meet me tonight under the glow of resplendent moonlight. Okay, poetic. Please do not fret about retainers and bodyguards. I will ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company.
Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back? Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
Okay, it's nighttime, right? Pretty sure. Let's go. Let's go.
Ah, you finally arrived.
Finally.
Allow me to introduce myself.
I got here
I am
before you.
Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
I'm leaving.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamaji of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him.
Okay, I don't think we've
knows that
seen
there
the
are prospects for my
Tenryou
marriage
Commission
that
yet.
would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Father's crazy.
We figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a
wow,
conversation
scummy.
between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the shogun.
An arrogant-sounding woman.
We don't have much time. I'll
Wait,
tell you
no,
my
I wanna
plans
know
to
who
help
this
you off
woman
the island.
is.
It just so happens
I don't know
that a
why my
shipment
first
of
thought was
goods is-
Senora.
Very well.
Dang,
I'll be
so the
waiting
dad
for
is
you at
like
the border.
intentionally trying to
I'm
keep us
counting
here.
on you to deliver
That's
my
why
letter.
his requests were so outrageous. Wait, can we read the letter? Dang it. I wanted to be nosy. Even if we like deliver the letter, right? And we want to come back to Rito, won't the dad be upset that we left without his permission and then also did something that he didn't want his daughter to do? Isn't this like gonna get us in trouble? See, the Paimon and the Traveler, they don't think about these things.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady,
Watatsumi
this is an
Island.
unexpected honor.
I love Watatsumi
You are
Island.
correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
I don't know why you thought they would buy that. That is like the dumbest thing. Like, she is the equivalent of a princess. Why would her father ask her, hey, these are some very important goods that we're going to be transferring, so I want my daughter to supervise the whole journey? No one is buying that. She should have just been like, the Traveler or my associate is going to be guarding these goods.
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
These guys need to be fired. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. We made it.
We can take refuge in the
Bro,
village up
every
ahead.
time I
How are you
record,
faring, my lady?
some weird glitch
I'm
happens.
perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Thank you, but we'll probably never be welcome into Rito again. Like, how are we going to be able to go back?
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but
Dang, you said that all in front of them?
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
The love
I'm not
of my
afraid to
life.
say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
Oh, not him getting heartbroken.
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
Oh, that is so
What?
sad.
No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
Oh no, I'm
You
so
two needn't
crying.
worry.
That's so
Please,
sad.
forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
Aww.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered,
You'll find
Chisato?
someone else, bro. It's
Don't
okay.
fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food or something to that effect.
Half a day? That's
Paimon
kind of a
never
long
suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Thanks for your help.
Come
Oh,
now.
poor guy.
Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
Dang, poor bro.
all right.
The poor guy. Genshin, that was so unnecessary. Why did you do that? Why did they add that? That was so unnecessary. It made it so sad. Oh my gosh. I love this area. Because, like, when I play Genshin, I don't go to Inazuma a lot on my main account. So, I don't remember some of the areas like I do, like, Liyue or Mondstadt. But, bro, oh my gosh, I love this little village. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I would love to, like, stay in a place like this. It just looks so peaceful. Like, even though Inazuma is like my least favorite area, it doesn't mean it's like not beautiful. Like this area especially, I love it. Oh, and the area over there with the purple trees. I love that area too. It's so good. Oh my gosh. And then traveling as Kazuha in Inazuma, it hits different, bro. Man, I'm still in Act 1. That's crazy. What? Wait, I unlocked it. What's this? Bro, this ain't your daddy's iridescence tour. Honestly, how much longer is this quest? I'm getting hungry. Wow, isn't it stealing? The Shogun will like literally kill me. Excuse me, we are special guests.
This should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public.
Oh.
I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait, we're not the general public.
Well then,
we're not commoners.
You must be
like
a couple
you.
of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so? What Paimon means to say is.
She is talking to us disrespectfully.
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye.
Yeah.
In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House.
Yeah, show some
a
respect.
safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Yeah. Take me to Ayaka. That's my girlfriend. Hey, Toma.
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
So you're a dog?
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
I know a dog when I see one.
All right. I've had my fun.
Like the first time I actually fell for it, I was like, wait, that kind of looks like him.
You're getting an ugly nickname, mister.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito.
Yeah, thanks for helping us with that,
So
by
I
the
came
way.
up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier. Though it was quite necessary.
It was unnecessary.
It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you?
Yeah.
Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck...
Oh, so they know Kazuha.
Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Bruh.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Ooh, that looks ominous, bro.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into this statue?
That is sick.
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and as for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist.
Okay.
Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryo Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Oh, what? Oh, whoa. Hello?
Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is...
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
I could hear the sound of people's aspirations.
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So a vision symbolizes ambition and not power.
All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
Bruv, this is like so menacing to me. because it's like, imagine the visions like they were actual hearts, and to have them displayed just shows like how many people she has killed in a way, because these are people's ambitions. Without ambition, even like the slightest bit of ambition, how can you survive in this world? Because like ambition doesn't have to mean like career goals or like, you know, getting money or whatever. It can just be as simple as like, you know, getting through the day, eating healthier. But to just like hang people's ambitions like that is so evil. And to have it displayed in front of everyone, that's so like ominous. Like imagine you walk through here and you just see that. And what if like your vision is up there and you can't get it? It's just out of reach. Ugh, that's horrible. Why aren't the other Archons doing anything about it? That's the other thing. Like why they know how Inazuma is, but they just don't, you know, try to intervene to help people. I guess like there's like a cause of starting a war, but like who are you to take people's visions, especially if you're not the one who gave them the visions to. Like if she took electro visions, that's one thing, but taking like geo visions, cryo, hydro, like ma'am, who do you think you are? Like that's my gift, you can't take it away from me. Oh, it's raining. You see, she didn't like my speech. Guess she really is omnipresent, huh? She be listening. Like during Kazuha's pre-quest, and it started raining when we were talking about
But it's best to dry
Inazuma.
as soon as possible.
That was weird. Where's she at? Where's she at?
This is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzy.
Paimon really has the nerve to talk. Girl, we don't even have a house. We literally camp outside all the time. It's hard to top the Jade Chamber.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at?
Oh, is she getting dressed or something?
Behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can... Oh...
Still? After
See,
you
milady,
heard
it's just
everyone's
like I said.
ambitions, you still don't want to do
This will take us
it?
nowhere.
No, please! Wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
Okay.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct.
What kind of English?
Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
I will do as you wish.
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Bro, the Traveler, she's kind of tripping right now. To be honest, you heard their ambitions when you touched the statue. You heard their cry. How could you still say no to that? Like, I get, like, you're trying to find your brother, but your brother doesn't want to be found right now. So, might as well help some other people that actually want it. I'm, like, so disappointed in her. Low key.